Hello. Okay, so it's a month, I think, since I last did a video, which is when I was in Beijing, having just got there from finishing the Trans-Mongolian Expressway. It's been pretty busy since then, and I haven't found the time to do another video diary. But I decided I ought to now before I leave China, because this is the second to last place before we leave in 4 days' time into Hong Kong. So since Beijing, we were there for this. I've been with Kate for the last 4 weeks. When I say we, so we've been in Beijing. Then we went west to Datong, which is quite an industrial town, and went to some Buddhist caves. Then headed slightly south to Pingyao, an old kind of walled city, which is quite touristy but very attractive. Then we went to Shanghai, quite a lot further south and east from there, and spent a few days there, and Kate was showing me around different places, having lived there for a year last year. Then we went to Putuoshan, a Buddhist island, which was amazing, although full of tourists, but we managed to get off the beaten track and that was great. And then from there, where did we go? Oh, then we headed to a place called Pingtan in order to get the ferry to Taiwan. So we stayed one night in a place called Fuqing, which was totally untouristy but really cool to see. Then went to Pingtan, and then over to Taiwan, and we had a week there, staying mostly in Taipei, but then we visited Taroko Gorge and Sun Moon Lake, two sort of very naturally scenic areas, kind of halfway down the island. Then we got the ferry back to Pingtan and then headed south to Xiamen, which is an island off mainland China, but you wouldn't really know it because it's all connected by bridges, big city, and then went to a little islet, or I think that's how you say it, not really sure, off Xiamen, called Gulangyu, and spent a few nights there. It was really amazing. I really loved it there. Kind of old little alleyways, crumbling villas, very colonial style, because it was one of the ports that was part of the Nanjing Treaty, so you can really see the influence there. And now it's just a beautiful little island with beaches and really nice places to go and eat, and souvenir shops, and nice walks and things like that. And then we had a couple of nights in Xiamen, which is a really nice city. And now we've just come west to Xing Ping, which is near Guilin, and it's famous for the karst scenery, which hopefully you can see out of there. So I'm on the rooftop terrace of our hostel at the moment. And we've just got back from having climbed one of these mountains, feeling quite good for having done that, especially because some of it was very, very steep and I'm not the best with heights, so I feel quite proud of myself to have done that. And then in terms of environmental organisations and where I'm at with the Seek the Change project, there weren't so many organisations to have met up with in China. You'll see a few that are on my blog or about to be on my blog soon, but because it was the national holiday when we were in Beijing, that limited it a little bit. And then I unfortunately haven't heard back from quite a few organisations I got in touch with via email. I'm not sure whether it was the language difficulties, or maybe it was because blogs aren't allowed in China, so there was some unsureness about that. I don't know. But then when I was in Taiwan, it was kind of bonanza of people to meet with and initiatives to find out about. And I've still got lots more to write from there. Some I think I've put one or two up so far. And we've got 4 days left in China, I think, as I said, and then in Hong Kong I've got quite a few lined up already, which I'm really excited about. So one is the Permaculture Club, and I've always wanted to know more about permaculture, so I'm looking forward to that. One called Heroes 2, which was set up by a businessman when he realised that he really wanted to do something to help protect the planet for his grandchildren and things like that. one called World Green Organisation, and then I'm also going to go along to some green drinks, which is a worldwide thing. It happens in lots of cities, but I've been told about the Hong Kong ones, and it looks like they're pretty active, so that should be really great for meeting quite a few people there. Yeah, I think that kind of brings it up to date. I'm going to stop there because I've just seen I've gone over 5 minutes already, so but I'll try and check in again when I'm in Hong Kong.